Good evening, everyone. It's Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, and I'm here with you tonight to announce a giveaway. You know, I did the review on the Abbree AR-730 handy talkie I got from cheapchineseradioamerica.com. Not really. It was from AliExpress, and I've run it through its paces best I can. Used it in the field a lot, and it's not a bad radio. It's just not a great radio. Got a lot of features, not bad. Some of them that just didn't impress me. And, you know, who am I to be impressed? Well, I've been a ham since 1998. I know what I like. I know what things should be. For a ham that's just getting started in this world, a newly licensed ham, this is a great radio to cut your teeth on. Not bad at all. So, I wanted to announce that this is my retirement giveaway. As you all know, I retire. My last day at work is technically July 1st, but that's a Saturday, so my actual last day working before my retirement is June 30th. So sometime between now and June 30th, let's say July 1st. Between now and July 1st, I'll pick the winner. But anyone who likes this video, subscribes to my channel, Ham Radio Crusader, and leaves the secret code word in the comments, come July 1st, I'll pick the winner and ship it to you absolutely free. The Abbree AR-730 handy talkie with a drop charger. With the antenna, with the battery, in the box it came in, and the programming cable, and you can download the software for free off of hamradiolife.org, the home of the Ham Radio Crusader. Don't get me wrong, this was a good little radio for what I paid for it. It does do 2 meters, 70 centimeter, 1.25 meters, and the 300 megahertz band, 350 megahertz band, which we don't use around here anyway, but apparently they use it in China. So it wasn't bad, but it does do aircraft receive, and it also does NOAA weather radio receive frequencies, which it did those pretty good. It does FM broadcast receive as well. Did that very well. The audio is outstanding. The receive on the aircraft I just wasn't totally impressed with. It's not very sensitive, and the audio doesn't work that great from distances. You've got to be pretty close to the source. You will hear aircraft, but I'm quite a ways. I'm probably 40 miles away from a major airport. There's one in Okmulgee 15 miles away, but it has very little traffic. But not a bad little radio. Battery lasts a good, decent long time with extended use, but it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not giving away the FTM 500. That one stays with me, baby. It's a very nice radio, and I haven't put it through its paces yet, and it's soon going to go in the truck so that we can really run through the APRS stuff. But I wanted to announce the giveaway for the Abbree AR-730. Comes with a radio, the battery, the drop charger, all works just fine, and I'll throw in the programming cable, and you can download the programming software from hamradiolife.org. So, if you stay long enough in the video, somewhere in here, the secret code word will pop up. And you put that down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you got all three of those, baby, that's the official rules. Like the video, leave the secret code word down in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share the video with anyone who you think might need a free radio. Be glad to share it with them. Nonetheless, you can pick this radio up at AliExpress.com. Got a few more radios from there since, and I am still putting the QIT KT7900D through its paces. I know that right there looks pink, but it's actually green, and I've got the chroma key on, so nonetheless, it is what it is. But I'm telling you what, for a tiny little dinky little radio, this thing is neato mosquito. A lot of good sound. It says it's a quad band, but there again, it's 2 meters, 70 centimeter, 1.25 meters, the 220 band, and 350 megahertz, which we don't do here. But I want to test out the two-tone paging. There's 5-tone, 2-tone, and the anti-DTMF. But two-tone paging is used a lot around here with rural fire departments. And I'm thinking we're going to try that out to see if it encodes and decodes. It may just decode for all I know. It may just encode. We'll find out. There are other uses for that kind of thing. But this radio is nifty and portable. I really, really like it. So we'll see what happens. Ham Radio Crusader channel is growing slowly, and I want to thank you. We made it to over 170 subscribers, and I know, yeah, that's not a lot. But hey, we're new. We're getting started. We're starting to have a lot of fun. Retirement is about 51 days away, and the closer I get to that date, the busier work has been. And if anybody knows anything about our neck of the woods, it's been busy. Lots to do, little time to do it in, trying to get everything squared away in a short amount of time. So just want to let y'all know things are coming up. I've got another handy talkie that came in from AliExpress, and I think it is the Baofeng UV5R replacement. And this one that I got has actually got a small issue with it, but it's so affordable, tend to overlook it. It's the Quansheng UV K5, and I know a lot of people have done reviews on this, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick one up. And I tell you what, it's got some meat to it. It's got some weight to it. The sound's pretty good. The display's not bad. I wish the backlight stayed on longer. I haven't figured out any way to make that happen. It's advertised as a dual band, but there's a quick mod you can do to open up the 1.25 megahertz band. Already done it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. It's on 223.400 just as a test frequency, but my all-star node 58176 is 444.100 locally, and I've got it on a J-pole that gets me all around town, and this thing sounds great on it. So the only problem with this little radio is I put a programming cable in it and got the appropriate software, and it won't read it. I've tried 3 different cables, and it's got an issue. But the problem with returning it is I must have ordered the wrong version, because when I got it in, the charger was a European power plug only. So I had to convert it, which means void any kind of warranty, and they won't take it back. That's kind of my fault, but I should have just left it be, because right here on the side is a USB-C port I could have used for charging. But that's what happens when you rush through things, and sorry about that. That's what happens when you rush through things, and I've got to be a little more diligent is all. But it reminds me vaguely of an old Yaesu UV8, or no, VX8, wasn't it? It was small and tiny, but the screen characters and the fonts look very, very similar to that. Nonetheless, it's got a little flashlight on top with a little beacon and all this good stuff. Anyway, we'll do a full review on it as well, but this video is about the giveaway. July 1st, the door shuts, and I start picking the winner for the Abbree AR-730 quad band, technically. Around here, it's technically just a tri-band, but nonetheless, it does aircraft receive, NOAA weather radio. It's got a frequency counter on it. It'll scan the UHF band only, or it'll scan the VHF band only, or it'll scan the 1.25 the 220 band only. And it picks up the CTCSS tone codes as well as it's scanning. So kind of a nifty little thing to have when you need it. So trying to identify any local frequencies, anything like that. So nonetheless, that's about all, folks, for this video. More to come, especially on the FTM 500. Yaesu, the radio. Can't wait to get that one done. And still continuing on with the QYT KT 7900D. Very intrigued about putting it through its paces. So if you've seen the code word, it's flashed somewhere on this video sometime in the duration. So I hope you got it. Put it down in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And come July 1st, you may be the winner of a free ham radio. I am Freddie Mac, K85FMU, your ham radio crusader, signing off. May the good signals be yours.